Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NFLX, Netflix. We will take a look at the daily time frame. Before I get started, I want to make a note from a disclosure standpoint that I do own Netflix in my retirement accounts from the long side. So with that being said, Netflix had earnings on Wednesday after hours. So today was the first, full day trading after the earnings. And unless you live under a rock, I'm sure you saw it in the headlines, not a very good day. And from a technical perspective, now the chart is at some pretty interesting locations. So the first thing to really just map out, though, from the resistance side of things is based around a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken. So let's just quickly establish the fact that this pink line here, which on my chart denotes the very famous 200-day moving average, has indeed been acting as support. So when they are broken, though, which was, occurred today with a gap down, they do tend to act as resistance. So with any sort of bounce in the near-term future, or really just any point going forward, the first key level of resistance to watch is going to be right up there around the 338 mark. Yeah, it's at 337.76, but I mean, it's a $300 stock, so I'm just going to round up and call it 338. So again, with any sort of bounce to the upside, 338 is going to be that near-term level of resistance now, which, up until this point had been doing a great job of holding as support. But, with that being violated, that's going to be the first near-term hurdle if the bulls try to produce some sort of bounce. Now, for the interesting parts here, and that is where the price is currently sitting, and that is down here right at this other former area of support. Honestly, I'm not quite sure if it bounced off of it or not. Close, but not quite. Right down there around $3, or not $3, $300. So 320 right here. You can see acted as support, and then, like I said, close enough, but that's essentially right where it bounced from. So 320 going to be a level that a lot of people are watching. So I should note that none of this is like some sort of secret discovery on my part. I assure you, anybody that uses charts, understands charts, is going to be watching these levels. And I bring that up because when a lot of people are watching the same levels and wondering the same things, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some pretty interesting price dynamics, and $320 is, one of those levels going forward. In the event the price does not hold up above 320, let me get that box out of the way. While there is no such thing as a guarantee, with a break of 320, especially if it's a higher volume break, then it would not be shocking at all to see the price then drift down to right around the $300 mark, which is from these highs back here, in earlier on in the year in January. So we'll see what happens with it. But looking like it's going to try to stabilize out. Got a nice little spinning top candle here at the support, but still a lot of work to be done. But again, going forward, 338 key level of resistance, 320 near-term level of support. If that doesn't quite hold up, then the next key overarching level would be down there at the $300 mark. So we'll see how this one continues to play out over the next couple weeks. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.